everyone. Okay, so I'm going live a couple minutes before it starts because yesterday we started the stream like right when the show started. I the Future Game Show and Game Fest people are famous for timers that don't actually happen. So yesterday when I went live, I was like, oh, we're definitely gonna have 5 to 10 minutes before the showcase actually starts. That didn't happen yesterday. It started right when our stream started. So today I wanted to make sure I was a little bit more prompt. As you can see, we do have the stream up. We have the Future Game Showcase. It premieres in 4 minutes. Now, yesterday, the Summer Game Fest had a timer going, like the stream had started. So we'll see if it actually starts on time. Otherwise, we might be here a couple minutes longer. But I figure we can kind of just talk about the games that we've seen over the last few days because there have been a lot of showcases. So we can just talk about games for a few minutes until it starts and listen to some cozy lo-fi music that we have going on in the background. Kelsey, Krista, thank you so much for being in. Ducky, fingers crossed for better internet. Yes, yesterday our internet, it's not going upstairs. I don't know if we need an extender that like runs upstairs, but for some reason our internet, our Wi-Fi is not reaching our top floor in our house. So maybe we'll look into an extender. Our like 5G network's just not working at all, so it very well could be like an actual internet issue. So those will be some things we need to look into. 30-minute timer incoming. Yeah, so that's what I'm dreading. I really am hoping that this doesn't in 2 minutes pop us up with a 30-minute timer. Now, this is technically supposedly only a 90-minute showcase. So hopefully it starts at 4 p.m. We don't have another 30-minute timer because that would be very unfortunate. There is the Future Game Show live from LA after this too, which is like a whole event that's live in LA with very famous actors and voice actors and whatnot that are going to be there. Showcasing some news, and then there's also a lot of like interviews. So this is taking like a deeper look at what's upcoming. So we'll see. If it does, then you can spend 30 minutes showing off your Rocket League skills. Yeah, Rocket League stream incoming if we get slapped with a 30-minute timer. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen, but it very well could. So bear with us. If it does, I'm gonna pop open this really quickly. I need to just see. Hang on. 1 minute. Okay, here we go. Ah, that's not what I want. I'm trying to pull up something on my side monitor. I'm sorry. Here we go. Yeah, this is what I want. Perfect. I just need to see. Awesome. All right. So we are all set. It premieres in 60 seconds. Let's see. Oh, we have a quick ad break going over on Twitch. This is actually perfect timing for an ad break on Twitch. That way you guys don't have to be disturbed for the next hour. We'll see how that goes. Premiere will begin shortly. So we're just here. We're chilling. I still have to say, out of everything I saw, I know everybody's probably really hyped for the new Resident Evil game, but I really can't wait for Jurassic World 3, guys. I really, really love Jurassic World Evolution, and the second one was kind of disappointing, so I'm really hoping that the third one will give us something new to enjoy. And then definitely the Lego co-op game. That looks really cute and fun. We didn't get to watch the Wholesome Direct today, though I say that we didn't get to watch it. Rosalind, being the angel that Rosalind is, posted a complete list of everything that was shown during the event. And I think pretty much like 95% of the games I had already either heard about, wishlisted, curated, all those kind of things. So I don't know if there's really anything that got shown today in the Wholesome Direct and women-led games that I have not seen. So I'll need to take a closer look and just watch it a little bit and see if there is indeed anything that I haven't heard about. and then obviously get it curated and on the channel if not. Okay, we got slapped with a 2-minute timer. So that's good. So let me, I have my lo-fi. Sorry, you guys can see everything on my main monitor because, well, we're supposed to be able to. This is really loud. I am so sorry I tempted fate with that. Yeah, I have to have screen capture so you guys can see this. I tried doing just like a window capture for Chrome, and that like made a really weird perspective shift. So I just put it so that it's a screen capture. So if you see any little tinkering with my computer screen, I'm sorry. 2 minutes. Yes, we're down to 1 minute. Thankfully, I'm really glad we didn't get slapped with like another 15-minute timer. I don't know what showcase did that. And it was just like a timer after a timer. So I'm glad that this is at least mostly starting on time. I think if they say it starts at 4 o'clock, it should start. Like all the timers should be prior to 4 o'clock. But, you know, whatever. It looks like our ad break on Twitch, I almost said TikTok, sorry. On Twitch is ending in 10 seconds, so everybody on Twitch will be back with us as well, which is perfect because then they'll be undisturbed for the next hour, and we can take a look at the Future Game Showcase. A huge shout out to the Future Showcase team, the Future Game Showcase, and Summer Game Fest for letting us be official co-streamers. I'm super excited to see what is new and upcoming. I know this is going to be like more interviews and deeper looks at the games that have been shown, but there's also some world premieres, so I'm really excited. Gives time for everyone to join in, says Ducky. Yes, that's the thing. That's kind of why I wanted to go live just a few minutes early today, so people could like have time to ramp up and get in here. The following program is intended for mature audiences. All trailers will be in their narrative or their native resolution. Okay, so here we go. All right, now I think we need to turn it up. Too loud. You guys will have to let me know how the audio balance is. If it's too quiet, just tell me and we can turn it up for sure. I'm sorry. There we go. Get the mic adjusted a little here too.
Hosts, Laura Bailey and Matt Mercer.
Oh, it's Matt Mercer. Oh my gosh.
Welcome to the Future Game Show Summer Showcase. My name is Laura Bailey, though you probably know me best as Abby Anderson in The Last of Us Part 2.
Turn it up just a little bit.
As one of the cast members from
There we go.
Critical Role.
Indeed. And I'm Matt Mercer, the man behind
Critical
many
Role.
video game chaos merchants, such as Like a
I
Dragon's
need this
Mad
up.
Dog Majima and Ganondorf from
There you
Tears
go.
of the Kingdom.
Ganondorf.
So Thursday night, I also moonlight as Critical Role's
It's Matt
Debonair
Mercer.
Dungeon Master, where Laura tries her best to test the very limits.
Ooh,
of
I'm back,
abilities.
Krista. Welcome back.
I love it. But we're here today joining forces for a very different reason. Exclusive video game trailers, and lots of them.
Indeed, and like a whole bunch of world premieres, deep dives, and developer presentations. It's frankly an irresponsible amount of video game news that will be beamed directly into your brains for the next 90 minutes.
Irresponsible
So buckle up.
amounts.
Don't make it
of
sound so
game
scary. This
news
is gonna be fun.
over the last
Just
week.
keep in mind
my
that if you want
brain
to wish
has
list
been
any of the cool
inundated.
games in today's show, then you can head to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page.
Indeed. And once the show's over, there'll be plenty of follow-up coverage on GamesRadar.com and the Future Game Show YouTube channel.
Well, I think that's all of the housekeeping out of the way. So let's kick things off
So
with
we
our very
won't have to
first
make our own list. They have
world
their own list,
premiere.
thankfully. Oh, get our first premiere. Is he gonna stay on screen this whole time?
Pull up NavTech.
Just a sec. Got it.
I'm gonna
Copy.
move me
We're gonna
over
find out
here.
about your Kopang right quick, okay?
Just want to do him justice. Stuck his neck out for us. Least we can do is get him out alive.
We've got big enough guns
This
to
is a
make
world
justice
premiere.
Oh, Michael. To a man with a hammer, just about everything looks like a nail.
Aim for show.
There we go.
Time to say oh yeah with our hammer.
Missile range in 1 minute.
Sorry.
Brace yourselves. We're going for a spin.
Oh, he's gone now. My brain is fried from how much news there's been. Ooh, it's Owlcat. Ooh. Yeah. I'm intrigued.
Zafar, did you get a signal?
After the large hall down this corridor, they shut down this part of the facility.
Yeah,
Long
he's just
time
chilling.
before our arrival. Fine. Let's deal with those guys first.
Oh, he's back. And he's gone.
In Yelloda. They never look up. Zafar, you were right. They
Did he
shut
get Thanos snapped? I don't know.
Hold on, I'm coming! I'll cover you. The bird up high shall be thine eye.
What is this? I'm like trying for the life of me.
What the hell happened here?
I,
Buddy.
I want to say like Halo, right? But I know that's not it. The Expanse. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's pretty.
Glad you're still breathing.
Dude got consumed by King Boomy's rocks. Yeah, literally. So the Expanse. Okay, so I need to write this down. Osiris Reborn. Okay.
What a way to start the show! The Expanse Osiris Reborn is an action RPG crafted in Unreal Engine 5, where you can immerse
course
yourself
it's
in the
Unreal.
universe of the beloved TV series. Make sure it's on your wish lists.
Sounds pretty awesome. And we're treating you to another world premiere right now and swapping sci-fi for fantasy in the process.
Ooh.
So let's take a
Oh, world premiere fantasy? Please be good. I need a new fantasy game, please. Blood and gore, intense violence. Okay, that's fine. We can handle that as long as it's good. She's got a sword. Cool tattoos. Is she upside down? She's upside down.
To swear by my father's oath. To protect the wards is to protect our people. And if it claims our lives, what's one life lost for the sake of the many?
Whoa,
And now,
she's walking on air.
what do you swear by today?
The only one that matters is my brother. And I will kill the people who took him from me.
Whoa, she's got like dimensional power? I like how this dude, I'm sorry, but this dude just sitting on the screen staring at it is just like making me laugh.
Rin, take my hand. Rin!
I hear not the clamor of conquerors. Pestilence must
He looks unimpressed with it. Yeah. What? Kelsey, oh, this looks so
Right
cool.
about one thing. The wards are breaking.
She's got those
Should
like
we
tattoos.
fail,
Sanana, welcome in. Witcher, but not Witcher. Yeah.
it may spell another end.
Is it like a roguelite? Heroes of the End coming this summer? Okay.
We're thrilled to reveal Echoes of the End, a narrative-driven fantasy adventure coming later this year.
But the fun doesn't stop there.
Interesting.
Here's another world premiere.
It's important to note that this is your very first look at the game, but from what I can tell, there's evil residing in these woods.
Another one. 3 right from the bat? Okay. Why do I feel like this is a horror game? Obviously Asian in style. We've got the temple things right up the head. It's just a nice walk in the woods, right? We're going for a nice walk in the woods. Hi, Kelsey on Twitch, by the way. Thanks for being there. You're my main mod on Twitch right now, Kelsey, because Ducky can't run 2 instances upstairs. Our internet is not very good up there. Because it's dark, in the woods, first person, and heavy breathing. Oh, and now there's a flashlight. And a woman singing. This is definitely a horror game. I can't read World Premiere without hearing the old Xbox Showcase World Premiere voice. Yo, same. You wake up in the forest with no memory. With no map and just a flashlight to light your steps. With the feeling you are always watched. The whispers are all around you. Try to remember and find your way home. Whispers in the fog. Interesting. Another Unreal game. I feel like every freaking game that's being announced that looks good is in Unreal right now.
What could possibly go wrong? That was your first
An
look at
isolated
Whispers
cabin in the woods.
It's
No,
a
thank
psychological
you.
horror game from a supremely talented solo developer. Be sure to give it a wish
Psychological
list if you
horror.
like what you see.
Absolutely
Next up,
called
we've got
it.
a trailer for an open world action RPG based on the beloved anime, The
He
Seven
used my
Deadly
favorite
Sins.
world.
Let's check it out.
Word, open world. Oh, this is the 7 Deadly Sins game, so we saw this. Sanana, no monster, no ghost. I'll just fish and stay there. Yeah, what happens if we don't do anything but fish? Is it a horror game? Can we just sit there? The art style on this one is a little interesting. It's like cartoon meets anime. It's not like anime all the way. And it's a real time, so it's not turn-based. Does that mean it's freeform combat, or do we need to enter a cutscene? Fishing trip. Yeah, we're just going on a fishing trip. Oh, you can like pre-register. That's cool.
The 7 Deadly Sins Origin is coming soon to PC and PS5, but you can pre-register now at 7origin.netmarble.com.
Okay, it's time to learn about what's coming in Season 7 of free-to-play Destructo shooter, The Finals. Let's take a
Oh,
look.
some finals news. Season 7 already? Didn't that game just come out like a year ago? I feel like this got released last summer. Still love that game? I know. You had a lot of fun with the finals. I need to get like good at it so we can play it.
Every second counts and these plays are next.
Krista, it's been 84 years. Yeah.
Second decisions, teamwork under fire, and victory carved in chaos.
Love it, but sometimes the best strategy is to just hit your opponent really, really hard.
Right, it was announced at the Game Awards 2 years ago and then available same day. That's right. All right, 7 seasons in 2 years isn't horrible, I suppose. Yeah. It is a very fun shooter, though, so anybody who does like the FPS grind.
Season 7 of the finals launches on June 12th. And whether you're a seasoned veteran or a new contestant entering the arena, if you're tuning in on the FGS Twitch channel, you can earn a Twitch drop of this Kablamo grenade skin.
Yes, anybody who watches this very show for 15 consecutive minutes on the FGS Twitch channel will earn the skin. So, if you've been with us from the very start, or you're just joining us, wherever you've been, then just stick around.
And not that you need any more reasons, but it's time to move on and talk about Herdling, a shepherd simulator with a whole lot of soul. Let's find out when you can get your hands on it.
What? Gotta write this down. It's just a shepherd game? Okay, this is kind of cute. Yeah, this looks like It's up our alley. Ally? Alley. Words are hard. Nana, 10 more minutes and I'm out. Look how cute they are. They're very cute, Krista. They are so cute. Why do I feel like... Okay, I was about to say, this really music makes me think it's about to get a little dark. There's like the creepy bird thing following them. Pardon me for the yawn. Coming, summer 2025. Jeez, wow, quick.
Hurtling launches later this year, but you can try guiding those adorable Calicorns right now by downloading the demo.
Oh, it has a demo for Steam Next Fest.
What's next, Laura?
Sleep Awake, which is anything but cute. It's a first-person
reminds me of Mongolia.
thriller
Yes,
that explores the realm between slumber and death. This game is helmed by Corey Davis of Spec Ops, The Line, and Robin Fink of Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, let's take a closer
What?
look then.
Robin Fink? Excuse me?
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
Must not sleep. This reminds me of like the Don't Blink. Blink and you're dead. Oh, it's Blumhouse Games. Blumhouse is famous for their horror.
Come along. This way.
It's definitely psychological horror. Your waking night. I don't need horror games. I don't need horror games in my life.
This is all perfectly natural.
I don't like that laugh.
I am awake!
Resisting the inevitable comes at a cost.
Give me your idea.
Sleep Awake 2026. No, thank you.
Sleep Awake
I'm
is
with
coming
her.
soon, so drop it on your wish lists.
We've got a developer presentation for Eric Solm, The Stolen Dream, up next. It's a cinematic isometric stealth game set in the year 1900.
Oh, isn't that the year you were born?
I am a few months younger than you, Laura.
I don't think so. No.
That exchange. Oh, this one looks good.
Before he does.
This actually looks really good. Yeah,
Eric's Home is a game set in kind of a fantasy version of the early 1900s, and it has a Scandinavian theme style to it. I would describe it as a stealth puzzle game with a very strong emphasis on story, where you play up to 3 playable characters that you switch between, and they have their own special abilities that you need to use together to kind of solve situations and puzzles in a kind of interlaced way where everyone's involved.
It's in this setting of a Scandinavian nature, which not only resonates with me, but with the rest of the world, because it's so unique. It's always nice to see something new that people can relate to.
So I've worked a lot with like lighting and 3D
cool
rendering, cinematic lighting, stuff like that. So Anders showed me the rendering of one of the movies. It just floored me. I thought it was so beautiful. Then he said, okay, so Tio, what I want from you is I want you to make this look even better.
We play tested the game a lot, and what people usually say is that it feels like I'm playing a movie, but in a great way. River End Games was based on the idea that if you have the right mix of people, then perhaps a really small team can still make something that's actually pretty cool.
How is this made by 16
Sanana
people?
says,
Like,
is that what will happen if you
this
go to
quality
sleep? I
so
don't
high?
want to find
A little
out.
now and then,
You
I sit
just
down on the
don't-
couch
you don't wanna
and I
know.
just enjoy a fresh
I'm
build.
uncomfortable.
The story just gets to perform. You're just drawn right in. It's a magical feeling.
I'm really excited for players to just discover this world. Ericsholm is coming to Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, and Epic Game Store. And we have an exclusive trailer that we're about to show you that will reveal the release date. I hope you enjoy.
Oh, we get a release date? It does look gorgeous. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Crow! Crow says almost as gorgeous as me. You're that kind of confident that I could never be, Crow. That's good. That's not a bad thing. I'm like just so intrigued. I like the idea of the multiple characters working together in this one. It's really cool. Oh, that's soon. But that makes sense because that was announced a while ago. I feel like it was announced last year.
Thank you so much to our friends at River End Games for that window into the world of Ericsholm. It's coming to PC, Xbox, and
The only
PS5
thing about
on
these
July 15th.
showcases
So go wishlist
is
it
that
on Steam or the Epic
all the
Games
time,
Store.
there's like
All right,
hundreds
now
of
we've got
games
a
that get
new
announced,
trailer
and
for a
then like
cel-shaded
half of
shooter
them
with
drop
gameplay
within the
inspired by
next
the
like
Stalker
2
series.
months, and it's
Here's the latest
so
trailer
hard
for the
to keep up with.
Explorator.
Trying to remember what the game that was like that called the Shadow Crew game. Oh, are you talking about the is it the Russian one? What in the art style? I am incredibly intrigued by this art style. It's very stylized. I'm actually not. Nobody sue me. I'm not the biggest fan of these art styles. They're very stylized, but sometimes they just get a little overwhelming. Shadow Gambit, that's the one, yes. You didn't, I don't think you ever ended up getting to play it. Oh my, what is that? Oh, that, I am not okay. This pretty little art style just turned into what looks like a horror game. Not only the demo, but I really enjoyed the demo, yeah. Oh. This is funny. Spooky. The Explorator. Explorator? Oh, it just early access available on PC now. See? Shadow Drop. Exactly what I said. Half the time these games get announced and then like a month later they're out. Spooky, spooky.
The Explorator is launching into
I love
early
the design of these
today,
neon colors.
So go
Yep.
check it out on
2D
Steam.
enemies, 3D
Support the
helicopters.
developers on the road
So
to launch.
confused.
Constance is up next. A
Shadow Drop.
Metroidvania where you wield the power of a
Constance.
paintbrush to escape a decaying inner world.
I've been following this one for a while. It does look very good. Bite Rockers. Hey, are you okay? It's not a horror game, I promise. You just get to beat people up with a paintbrush. People, anytime they hear Metroid that isn't Silksong, yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody's waiting for the Silksong trailer. I don't know when it's gonna be. So you have chosen to suffer. Oh, it's a big eyeball in the back. Oh, hi. Hi, Crow. It's so true, though.
Constance is coming to PC on November 24th, but there's a demo available on Steam if you want to give it a go after the show.
Those of you who have tuned in
Steam
before will know that during the Every Future Game Show, we create a trio of deep dives into some of the most exciting upcoming games. Our ones to watch, you could say.
First game we're tackling for the summer showcase is Titan Quest II.
This looks pretty cool, though.
Fans have been waiting since
Another
2006
demo.
for a sequel to Iron Lore's cult classic action RPG, and the good news is it's right around the corner.
So let's dig into the details with the help of Grimlore Games.
Oh? Ah, most likely to make you a hero of myth.
Tell us the whole story. Tell us about home.
This is interesting.
Titan Quest II is kind of your Diablo-esque action RPG, but
Okay,
it's
he
set
said Diablo.
in ancient Greek mythology. You really can immerse
Greek
yourself
mythology?
in what you associate
Two
Greece
thumbs
with.
up.
You'll be fighting these mythological monsters, some of which we came up with ourselves, some of which are from Titan Quest I. Greek mythology also has become very much part of pop culture in the last 2 decades. Some
He's
other
not
games
wrong.
have had great success with this, and we thought that we have this great IP on our hands, why not use it? In Titan Quest II, you'll be playing
Oh,
as a
this looks
rather
cool.
unknown
This is going
hero
on my list.
character. You're not really a hero yet. You're honestly just training to be a capable fighter. You have a master called Aristono. She's from Sparta and used to be a priestess of Nemesis, as you'll find out later. You will build up your own worth over time as you prove yourself in front of the gods. Gameplay-wise, Titan Quest II is very much a classic ARPG, but we've got our own twists in
love
there
our
with like the mastery
ARPGs.
system, for example, where you merge 2 masteries into one instead of just being given classes.
We
so
can
you have to find these little
multi-class?
entanglements that you can have between the 2 masteries, these
I can only
synergies,
see one
and
thumbs
make
up.
the best use of them possible.
2 thumbs up for this.
From there,
Especially the
then, take
second
your
he said
character in
multi-class.
multiple
The moment he
directions.
said
Mixed
multi-class,
class is
sold.
something we support quite a lot, actually. But
But
the
is
core
it
fantasy stuff, just a tanky
multiplayer?
warrior, of course
Because
you're going to have
that's what I
that. You can
really
take your
care
character in
about.
many directions, and choice is at the core of our game. Your abilities will be modifiable. So each of them has like these several modifier choices
Okay.
that you can equip
That's pretty
into your
standard.
skill. This is our little innovation in this space.
Well, Diablo kind of did that. I mean, there's a couple ARPGs now that are
We
doing
not
the
going to be
like
doing
ability
any
tweaking.
microtransactions in this game because we
No
don't believe in that form
microtransactions.
of monetization in general. We will be doing traditional DLCs, however. So after the
Oh, paid
1.0
DLC.
launch, we'll be
Darn.
putting out larger DLC packs. Which
I guess
will
it's
include,
fine if the
additional
DLC
chapters,
is
so
worth
more
it.
content in general, bosses, creatures,
I'd rather
areas,
pay for a
and
DLC
masteries, of course.
than deal
So Titan
with
Quest II will
annoying
be coming to
microtransactions.
Steam Early Access very soon. You can wishlist it now already. And we're looking for a summer timeline for this. And then later, the other platforms.
So that's an ARPG I can like get behind and look forward to. Happy. Win. It's on every console. Double win, except for Switch. Oh well. If they can keep
Titan
that promise,
Quest II is
though.
coming
Yeah,
soon,
I'm
and
with
you
you
can
on that,
wishlist it on
Banana.
Steam or the Epic Games Store. Wait, legendary actor Yui Lowenthal?
The Spider-Man to my MJ? What are you doing here?
Hey guys.
Hey man.
I was just, wandering the sound stages, taking in the sights and smells, and then I heard you guys making noise about video games out here, and I thought I'd join in.
Okay, well, I mean,
love these
since
kids.
you're already here, why don't you take the next trailer? Well, right?
I mean, if that's okay with you guys, I don't
No,
wanna-
no, it's great. Work your magic. We'll just be over here.
All right. Well, get ready, folks, because it's time for another world premiere. This one's a follow-up to a beloved puzzle adventure that launched back in 2020.
Okay, 2020 follow-up sequel.
I have seen things that should be forgotten.
Out of the. That was too fast.
I've
Ooh, it's
tried
Quaily.
to escape my past.
Lunch break for those two. Yeah, they definitely were like, hey, we need our snack break.
I've had enough of death and madness.
Oh, this game says Ducky.
The world is changing.
What is this?
Some now search for
I think
answers.
I know this.
In the far
It looks
reaches
really
of the world.
familiar.
For shocking secrets and dizzying marvels, For there lies, upon this world of man, a mocking, incredible
He's got claws.
shadow out of time.
Call of the Elder Gods? Oh, that one is on every console, including the Switch 2.
Call of the Elder Gods, starring yours truly, is a Lovecraftian narrative puzzle adventure coming soon to PC and consoles.
Lovecraftian,
So get
the
it on your
one
wish
word
lists
that gets a
ASAP.
lot of people
you
very
weren't just
excited in the
wandering a lot
gaming
then.
world.
I mean, I was, but then, you know, it's called marketing, Matt.
Yeah, Matt. Classic marketing.
Classic.
Anyway.
All right, catch you later.
Matt
I
looks
gotta
so
wander.
confused after that.
Hell yeah.
Not
Thanks
gonna
for
lie.
coming, man. See you, bye.
Crow, I'm very excited in the gaming
Okay,
world. Yes.
so while I go make sure there's no other voice actors hiding on set, we'll throw it out to some back-to-back trailers.
I'll stay here.
Back to back. Who is yours truly?
How hard could it be?
Who are you talking about?
Hard.
We found paradise.
We got company.
What?
Who won?
Is this game already out? Can't be. Ascendant?
It's like capture the flag on crack.
It's like capture the flag on crack. Okay. Good to know.
Welcome to Veil of the Witch, a turn-based tactical RPG
Veil of the Witch.
with a roguelite twist. You play as Ash, a shipwrecked castaway with no memories and a big-ass sword.
Let's see if I remember how to use it.
And a
5
big
years
ass
after
sword.
a bloody civil war, you wake up trapped on a mysterious island filled with monsters, cultists, and a whole lot
It's
of
like
zombies.
tile based.
Suffice to say, this whole island is madhouse.
Combat in Veil of the Witch is built for hardcore tactics fans, with an emphasis
Banana
on
says
speed
that
and
ain't big
brutality.
sword. Yeah. Sir,
That means a small
your
party,
big
tight
sword
battle
isn't
maps,
big enough.
and enemies that
Needs
can
to be a
drop
little
you in just a few
little bigger.
To stand a chance, you'll have to master each ally's unique kit, whether that's frontliner Marco, glass cannon caster
The art
Laurent,
style looks like
or
it belongs
backstabbing
on the
cutthroat
OG
Emil.
Switch. But like
All your
it's
abilities
still
work
good.
on a
Like it's
cooldown, so
stylized.
you'll have
I don't know
think
how to
smart
put it.
and learn to juggle. You can also level up and unlock new skills right in the middle of battle. Surrounding this rock-solid core is a branching roguelike structure focused on skill in the face of unpredictable challenges. Face off against cool bosses,
Burn! Beacon of the dead!
get your shit wrecked.
Sir, that
Then
was
head
not
back to
a
town,
family
where you can
appropriate
unlock
word.
upgrades, chat with allies, craft equipment, and
Don't
more.
have them.
And if you're real nasty, take on Trials mode for bigger challenges and better rewards. Fight, die, rise again, stronger, then come back and conquer.
So roguelike.
Lost Eidolon.
Ducky said he said a
Veil
bad
of the
word.
Witch.
Yeah.
Early access available now on Steam and coming
Oh.
soon to Xbox, PS5, and Nintendo Switch.
So is it like a shadow drop? Or was it already out and they're working on like console version? Did the ASL guy sign it? Yeah, I think so. Oh, Popycom. Yeah. I've seen some people being really intrigued in this one. It was a bop though. I love when trailers have good bopping music. I'm not gonna dance on stream. I gotta get comfortable being on camera again before we get that far. Ooh, it's like a little... Oh, that's actually really cool. The gameplay in this looks incredibly random, and I kind of like that. Oh, it's out already. Okay.
Can anyone hear me?
Dispatch to Unit 1. There is an ongoing fire.
Unit 1 to dispatch. Copy.
What in the trailer lag?
Break that door open!
Is this firefighter simulator? Or like emergency responder simulator?
Get an attack line in there!
Krista, literally Firefighter Simulator?
That was close.
Cat,
I think so.
found one of the victims.
I think
Please, get me out of here.
that's what we're going for here.
We can't let
And
the
it looks
fire
like it's
escalate like that.
co-op. Yo, we can go fight fires together now. That'd be pretty cool.
I need help. Mayday! Mayday!
Sanana, imagine it's MMO. Yeah.
Firefighting simulator. Ignite. United against fire.
How did we guess it?
Wishlist now. on
Ducky, that's
PC
actually pretty
consoles.
interesting, yeah. Kuro, I love the casual. Please
Are we
get
all
me
clear?
out of here.
No
yeah.
Nolan North or Ashley Johnson?
They were very calm about that.
Okay.
I realize
Now remember,
the
folks,
building
you can
is
find all those
burning,
games
but
as well as every
please
game
get
we
me out
feature
of
today
here.
on the Future Game Show Steam page.
It's like
Yes, and you'll
multiplayer
hear
Power
plenty of
Wash
clips in
Simulator,
advance
but
for
with
this next
greater
reveal.
stakes.
It's a game where you play
Yeah.
as a bureaucratic
Exactly.
inspector in a fantasy world.
What's like you
A
make sure
bureaucratic-
the layer is up to code before the party heads inside?
Yes, that's literally the whole deal.
Okay, I legitimately need this game.
Bureaucrat. What?
Heroes. The world is full of them. Sons and daughters.
It's just how calm the whole thing
Too
was,
much
though.
grey
Yeah, I
hair
agree.
and not enough wisdom.
It was shockingly calm for a firefighter simulator.
What is a hero without a princess to save? Without dragons to slay? Nothing. That's where you come in. As an agent at the Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs, you
Krista
will
says,
ensure
what princess? She
everything
went
is as it
poof.
should
Poof.
be for the
She's
hero's
gone.
arrival.
No dragon, no princess.
You'll find
Audit
that
villains and their layers.
according to our reports, is a complete and utter embarrassment to the story.
Okay. Yeah, I'm by this. I need this in my life.
The
This
book
is
is
what I need in
titled
my life.
Hellgates Anew, your first ritual sacrifice.
As it turns out, putting the soul of a demon inside of a skeleton is a touch more tricky than you might imagine. We, the members
We
of the
do not
United
need to
Builders
slay the
Union
dragon.
Enchanted
We need to
Settlements
audit the dragon's
hereby
lair to
announce
make
a
sure it's
strike.
scary enough.
Effective, immediate.
It's the inspector, here with their cushy job and their clipboard that decides if we have to do more work.
A dragon attack? That is not in the budget.
But what is a story without a good hero at its helm? With one unsanctimonious swing,
I
you
want this
lop his head
game.
off. It hardly felt good, but incompetent evil is still evil.
Incompetent evil is still evil. Like, a dragon attack is
We are
not
happy
in
to
the
welcome
budget.
you, our newest agent to the cause.
The
Wish Mr.
Bureau of Fantastical-
and Arcane Affairs today.
I need this.
Oh, that's one for the critters. The Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs is coming later this year.
And now for something completely different. This one's for the fans
I'm
of
writing it
shooters,
down.
anime, and Y2K aesthetics.
That's me.
Shooters, anime, and Y2K aesthetics. Sounds like half the people I know. WTF. Team waifu? Oh no. Cute girls and big guns. I mean, you've already sold it to half the gamers out there. Let's be honest. Oh, and gun skins. Oh, and jiggle physics. Yep. 90% of people just lost their mind. Ooh, but I kind of love the graphic. Is this just girls shooting girls? Are there any male characters in this at all? Waifu Tactical Force. It's the waifu tactical. Hey, it's 02. I'm sold. She's got pink hair. That's who I'm playing. And she's modest. She's wearing a jacket. I'll play that character. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Translate. Snake, you there? Yeah. Yeah. Well, pink hair, I'll play. Yeah. She was modest with pink hair. Okay, that's why I'll play. The pink hair girl is modest. Sign me up. Oh, it's literally called WTF. Okay. Hey, she's like on the billboard too. Sold. It's fine. Pre-alpha. Do I have to write this down? Oh, this looks intense. Waifu standoff.
Waifu Tactical Force is a 3D
Ducky, I was going to say, is this Waifu Warriors?
PC.
And I wasn't
Jump
that
into
far
the
off.
open
Yeah,
playtest
no.
on Steam after the show.
Now we've got a
Playtests are
trailer
open
for
just in
an
case
action
anybody wants to play
platformer
it.
inspired by the ancient art of paper folding. Let's take a look at Hirogami.
We actually got an email about this the other day, ironically. This one actually looks really interesting. Life aim? Yeah. Or life sim, maybe? Yeah. It's like paper art, like origami art. One of those games that's just like incredibly unique. Yeah. Kelsey, you're 100% right. Very unique design. I love when games are just like original, and this is original. So colorful too. I don't know why I'm yawning. I don't actually feel tired. I don't know if I'm just not breathing. Am I holding my breath watching these? Oh, September 3rd. Cool. I think I already knew that. I think I had the NDA information on that in my email
Hirogami
inbox,
is coming
but...
to PC and PS5
Now you know.
on September 3rd. Fold it into
Yeah,
your
it's
wish lists
Hirogami.
on Steam and the Epic
Like,
Games Store.
their
And check out the
titles
free
on the
demo,
screen.
which is available on Steam.
Okay, time for an update on
Hydrate.
E-Frontier.
Everybody hydrate.
This is CCP Games'
My power went out,
Spacebound
so switch.
Survival
Oh no,
MMO.
I'm so sorry. Hmm? Eve. Oh, this is
E-Frontier
E-Frontier.
is an invitation for everyone that
This
has
is
had
the
idea
like
in their
sequel
brain to make a
to
game.
Eve
And
Online.
often the best way to make a game is to start and
So
modify an
it takes
existing
your
game.
breath away.
We
Yeah.
have now created
exactly.
an MMO server-side modding platform, and we offer an invitation to you to come and build with us. You can build tools, you can build worlds, you can do so many things. And this is a great way to start your game development adventure by sort of playing around in the amazing survival space horror sandbox we have created.
Horror? You said horror, and I'm
When
not
we made
interested
Game Online,
anymore.
we very much wanted to make a sandbox
Game dev and
experience
tinkering with
where
3D
most
design,
of the things
absolutely
and
up
the
my
infrastructure
alley.
in the game
Alley.
would actually be built
Horror?
by players. But we did build
It's
quite a
okay.
bit
It's
of
been
it
really stormy
ourselves.
today. It will be back up in a
Seeing
few
what
minutes.
emerged
Oh, okay,
from
okay.
Eve,
We're supposed to get some
especially when it comes to
thunderstorms
the
later
third-party
too. So
development ecosystem,
there
it
you
would
go,
actually
Lil. This
give
is for
a
you.
lot more agency to players
for
to
me
literally
until he
build the
said
world.
horror.
So
He
as
said
we go through this
horror.
process of stripping down to a survival game, we are on the other hand building up an amazing modding platform. Basically, what E-Frontier enables third-party developers is to mod the actual
Banana.
server.
I kinda wanna
creating
make some 3D
additional
designs
software
for
that both
Fantasy
read
Life,
and
not gonna
writes
lie.
the world state. And that, I think,
said home?
will
Ah,
enable something truly astounding that has never been
Okay.
seen before. But this is very much inspired by the third-party ecosystem that is developed around EVE Online. We are basically supercharging that with the smart assemblies and the modding platform we're built into Frontier. And what we have seen so far in our various hackathons and events, and what we've just seen in the sort of builder community overall, absolutely delivers on that vision in spades.
That's just so cool. I just like adore the idea of a game where everybody can
Founder
mod
access
and
for
build
eFrontier
and
is
like
available now. You
shape
can
the
head to
world. I think that
efrontier.com
is
to
so
jump
cool.
in and find out more. What's up next, Laura?
We have a brand new trailer for Formula Legends, an arcade racing game that covers the history of motorsport.
Do we need more racing games? We already have the Sonic one coming. We have the new Mario Kart one. Just exact sense. Okay. I can't tell if you're trolling me, Sanana. So if you're trolling me, you're doing a good job. If you're telling the truth, then I definitely misheard because I don't think EVE Online was ever really horror based. I know it's like sci-fi and management and exploration. This just looks very like 2005. Yeah, I'm not a big racing game person either. I like playing Mario Kart with friends, but beyond that. Although, I did adore Forza Horizon 3 and 4. Those games were pretty great. So that's because they had like the open world aspect. Okay, we get it. There's a lot of colors. This is kind of interesting, though. I had a pretty good idea. I could just pop out chat on Twitch and close the stream. Should work relatively fine. Hotspot has been pretty stable on the phone. Work phone too. Oh, that's good. Thank you, love.
Formula Legends
I'm
is
glad
racing
you're
towards release on
able to do
PC
both.
and consoles. but
Looks
you
like
can play
tons
the
of
demo
fun.
now on
As an
Steam.
F1
It's
fan,
also
this
wishlisted on
may
Steam or
well
the
be a
Epic
pickup.
Games
Oh,
Store.
that's
But for
fair.
now,
That's true
let's
because
keep
this is
rolling
more
with
like
our
F1
Ones to Play
racing.
section, which is a future game show staple. It's a montage of exciting games that you can play on Steam right after the show.
So, if you like what you're looking at, don't hesitate to download a demo and dig in.
That's my other
First
thing I
up
need to
is
do is
Cat
go through
Astrophy.
demos.
This is
I
an
actually
action
started
roguelike
last
where you
night.
play as a kitty abducted by aliens and repel enemies with your trusty sidekick, the Star Cursor.
Cat abducted by
Players
aliens.
can mod Polo's abilities to settle on
It's like
unique
F1
play
cars
style
got the
and pick
got
their route
chibi
through a
fied.
series of interstellar
Yeah, pretty much. The tweaked names and the rename tracks. I was like, okay, I'm
Next up,
sold.
we've
That's
got
fair.
Phase Zero, a survival horror throwback with fixed cameras and immersive pre-rendered environments. A menacing illness has descended on the town of Flint Peak. Can you
What
solve
in the
puzzles and tangle with
1995
monsters
Windows?
to make it out alive?
Well, what about
Oh,
Blood
no.
Brothers?
F1 but
A
make it
gladiatorial
chibi.
roguelike
Yeah,
with a
exactly.
city builder twist. You'll recruit, train, and command a crew of warriors in strategic turn-based battles, then develop a coastal city in the interim. Carve your name into the annals.
There's so many developers that are just really going hard with like the retro
Last
genre.
but not least, we've got How to Escape Lost Submarine. With one player on PC or console and the other using a mobile companion app, you'll
Oh, I always
communicate
love
and
like
collaborate to
companionship
complete
games.
puzzles and stop the outbreak of war. No pressure.
No pressure.
That was our Ones to Play montage. Be sure to follow up on anything that caught your eye.
But let's keep on sailing with another exclusive trailer for a naval combat simulator set in the late 18th century.
I feel like I know. Krista, all the pressure. Yeah. Everyone's gonna die if you don't save them. But you know, definitely pressure.
Every voyage begins with a plan.
I'm trying to figure out if I've seen this before because I'm pretty sure I have. It's Unreal, of course. I feel like every single decent game being made right now is being made in Unreal.
Foretelling glory or downfall.
Do you think they'll make Elder Scrolls 6 in Unreal?
It is in our nature to conquer what others fear.
They did the Oblivion remaster in it.
Death and dishonor. Fame and fortune. The life of a sea captain is one of duty and relentless pursuit. True riches are not in gold and jewels, but in the stories we bring back and the legend we become. We arrive, but never at our final destination. So we chart our next course. We sail.
I'm just trying to figure out if this is gonna be like Black Flag ship combat or like
The
RTS.
voyage is life,
Like you control ships.
and life is the voyage.
We're not gonna find out because this is purely a cinematic trailer that has no information about the gameplay. Sad days. Ahoy. It's just called Ahoy.
Join the crew today
That's on
on
Kickstarter.
Kickstarter.
As long as I'm not stuck at 30 FPS, I do not care which engine they're using. Amen to that. If there's one thing that I have to say amen to, it's that. I don't care what
Check out
engine
the
they make
funding
as
drive
long
for
as it's
Ahoy
optimized at 60 FPS.
ahoy.gg/Kickstarter.
That's it.
And you can also wishlist the game on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
The Spotlight montage is up next, so say goodbye to our corporeal bodies and hello to our disembodied voices.
What Matt means to say with that Gothic vocabulary is that we'll be back on stage once we've talked you through some super cool games.
That's what I meant. Flickshot Rogues is a turn-based strategy roguelike where you trade tactical trick shots for devastating damage. Across a
Trickshot
constantly
Rogues?
shifting cartoon peninsula, players will trigger explosive combos and commit to game-changing upgrades. It's coming to PC later this year, and you can try it for yourself ahead of time by checking out the free demo on Steam.
Now let's take a look at Undercar Golf Architect, an all-in-one simulator where you mold terrain to create world-class courses and then try them out firsthand. As well as placing the green
Golf
and obstacles
Architect.
between, you'll manage staff, budgets, and
Wait, send it
customers
to
on
Nate.
your way to crafting a golfer's paradise. It's coming soon to PC and consoles, but you can wishlist it now on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
Wait, I've played a mobile version
Ascends
of
to
this
Zero
game.
is up next. It's a hack and slash roguelike where you play as the last surviving human of a devastated world.
Gold what now?
To help with that unfortunate predicament, you can freeze time to anticipate attacks
Golf.
and topple
Yes,
voxel monsters. Ascend to Zero is coming soon to PC.
Ascend to Zero.
But in the meantime, you can check out the free demo on Steam and drop it onto your wish lists.
Another Steam Next Fest demo.
Or how about Animal Kind? This is a cozy cooperative town building game where you play as a crew of adorable critters in
They're robots.
wetsuits. Players will use their industrial-grade opposable thumbs to
I'm sorry,
scavenge
what?
the landscape for materials and establish a community of cute creatures. Animal Kind is coming soon to PC. But if you head to the Steam page, you can sign up for the alpha playtest, which is arriving in July.
Next up is Don't Wake the Beast, but the developers have sent over an intricate overview, so I'll sit this one out.
Hi, my name is Timek. I'm the game designer and producer behind Don't Wake the Beast. Don't Wake the Beast is a
Sold.
stealth roguelike in which your
Yep,
goal
the
is to
real
steal
Animal
as many
Crossing.
treasures
Yeah,
as possible
literally,
and
Animal
run away
Kind.
from the beast. The tricky part is that each treasure has its weight, and the more you pick up, the more noise you generate. But when you fail, there's always another run. My game will feature 4 biomes, all with unique mechanics and beasts. It's scheduled to
Animal
release in
Crossing who?
2026.
We're rounding things out with Worship, a cultist simulator
Oh,
where you try
not
your best
another
to bring
cult
about
simulator.
the end of the world. Inspired by
Cult of
Pikmin,
the
this
Lamb
cute
started
and
its own
creepy
genre.
multiplayer roguelite
The Junkie
has
Crow
to do
says
with
this looks
performing
more
blood
like an
rites and
animated
recruiting
Heroes of
followers to
Hammerwatch.
please the old
You're
ones.
not wrong.
It's coming soon to PC and
well, the one
wishlist
before
it
the
on
cult
Steam.
simulator. Yeah. I gotcha.
That was our Spotlight montage.
Cult of
We
the
hope you
Lamb
enjoyed the Summer
Expedition
Showcase
33,
Laura?
Krista.
Oh, it's time for an update on Scum, the survival shooter with poop mechanics.
I don't
Not
want
as in,
any.
like,
I
they're
don't
bad,
want to
no.
know
Just
more
like
about
you have to
Scum. I
manage
already
development
had to
to
force
survive.
myself through this trailer
I actually
yesterday.
learned something. I love video games.
Peggy 18.
Avert your eyes if you don't like. All of the negative reviews, are written by people who were not ready for Scum. No, Dougie says no. Yeah, this is a game I am not interested in. I'd rather buy Winroar. Killed by indestructible robots. Nobody wants to micromanage their poop. Truly a game for masochists? Penis sliders are a new low for society and gaming. Why? I actually have to agree. Okay, so it's 1.0 is coming. That's what it is. The game's already in early access.
Inspired reviews have grabbed your attention, then we're here to help.
Yep, you can head to the link on screen right now for a chance to win one of
2000.
100 keys
I know,
for
isn't it
Scum
so
1.0.
funny? All
if you're
the
not one of
worst
the lucky
reviews
winners, then
that
you'll just
you
have to jump
see
in with
are
the rest
like
of us
they
when
have
it launches on
100
June
plus
17th.
hours, and you're
Our
like,
next game is a
you put
squad-based
100
survival shooter
hours
where you
into this
dodge
game,
deadly
and you gave it a negative
latest
review.
trailer
Are you
for Death
insane?
Ground.
I'm not ready for Scum. Oh,
Deadly dinos are on the loose in Deathground.
he got edited.
Whether you dare to enter solo or in a squad of up to 4 players, you must do everything you can to
It's a
survive.
dino game, but not the kind of dino game that I enjoy.
Could you survive? Hi, we're Draw
He
Drop
got
Games,
eaten.
the indie dev team behind Deathground.
The main threat you'll need to avoid is the raptors, specifically Utah raptors. So unlike velociraptors, which are much smaller, they measure around 7 feet tall.
Zombie
About
dino.
5'3",
Yeah.
So that's a pretty menacing height
Terrifying.
comparison for me.
We've spent most of our development time taming them, and it's been a huge challenge because...
How do you get something that size?
Jurassic World
to behave
Evolution
all
3
in
just
multiplayer?
got real.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Of course, there'll be
pretty
other
much.
dinosaurs for you to deal with.
The compy.
number one
Oh,
culprit for
compies
causing
are
chaos
nasty.
is the Compsognathus,
Crystal,
aka
literally.
the compy.
What might look like
Yeah,
a decent
this is what
hiding space
happens
for
when
you as
Jurassic
players
World
might
Evo goes
actually be a
horribly
refuge
wrong.
for these little
This is
creatures
what we're
that bring
presented
the
with.
terror
This
in
is
territory.
As for other species,
the reality.
you may spot the Allosaurus, Brachiosaurus, and Triceratops roaming around in the background.
And the next thing you know, you're being chased by a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
It's always the T-Rex. It's always the T-Rex.
There are multiple maps and missions that will be playable at launch. Mission Command, the single-player tutorial and introduction level.
Geothermal, where you'll need to repair everything so you can restart the power plant.
Agricultural, which has become a little bit
Jurassic Park became very self-aware.
And biomedical, which is
Very
my
true,
personal
Gustav.
favourite,
Very
where you'll
true.
have to sneak in and steal raptor eggs. You know, for science.
Each
For
mission is
for
replayable
science.
and is an important
It's
piece
so it
of the
is
puzzle.
Jurassic Park.
Each detail or collectible that you come across will help you unlock the lore and discover the truth about the disastrous events of the past.
Deathground is launching on Steam Early Access this year. Keep a lookout for our roadmap.
I like how there's just an eyeball and an arm.
Deathground is launching into Steam Early Access later this year. Keep an eye out for Roar news on that front.
Science.
I am refusing to acknowledge that pun, so let's move on with our second Ones to Watch deep dive, shall we? Here's Rogue Factor to tell us more about the studio's new weird action-adventure game, Hell is Us.
Hell is Us. I think we saw something about this yesterday, actually.
Madness and hatred and lots of it.
Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan Jacques Belated, and I am the Executive Creative Director and Executive Art Director on Hell is Us here at Rogue Factor. So the game that we've been developing for pretty much almost 5 years now is a game called Hell is Us. So the game is definitely like an action-adventure game.
It is set in
I
the world
love-
of India.
I love when the
It's,
captions mess
a
up.
rogue state where there's a lot of really weird things
Sanana, oh, I
happening.
downloaded the demo a couple days ago.
he-
Yeah?
he was
Have you
born
played
there.
it?
Yeah, he was raised in the
Ducky
foster
says he
system
said
in
Hell
Canada,
is
and
Us
he's going
so
back
menacingly.
basically to
Yeah.
find
Hell is
answers.
Us.
This thing that games do now, contemporary games, where the adventuring is just, if you think about it, the exploration and the discovery, they're only there by theme. You had just been following marker after marker, and until the last marker is over your actual thing you needed to find. Almost all the variables connected to the exploration and connected to your discovery are given to you in a silver platter. So we look at it kind of like the inverse in our game because we got rid of all these things.
I remember chatting with John about the old Zelda games,
So-
how it was straightforward and like you had just enough to know where to go, but not too much.
It's basically how life works if you think about it, right? We basically orient ourselves by sight and hearing and what
Yeah.
people tell us, right?
So they're trying to do like exploration without the hand
What's in the
holding.
woods? Follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through.
You talk to NPCs and they're literally going to tell you a clue, right? So Rebecca
Yeah.
and Jova,
So
she kind of hints you where the
Assassin's
Owen
Creed
convoy,
is kind of
the
starting to
direction
do
that it took.
this,
She
where
says,
they have like
I
their
know-
harder
I don't know
mode,
where
where
they went
it's
exactly,
a
but I
lot
know
more
they took the road that goes
discovery
behind
based.
the
You
weird
have to talk
monuments,
to
and she
people.
says
You have
can
to
see
like
them from here.
explore
And as you're
things.
talking to her, behind her, quite far, you see some peculiar monument-looking thing. You're like, is that what she's talking about? Like, is that if I go and then you go there and you see the road that turns and it's maybe the convoy did come here. I think that's kind of very unique and it works really really well. Like any game, especially a game of almost 40 hours, sometimes it works better than others. You know, no game is absolutely perfect, but It's very much, it's the joy of exploration, the joy of discovery.
Was it the Game Awards that we saw this? I think so, but it was just like very basic.
Of course,
we didn't get a whole lot.
Hell Is Us without
St.
talking
Anna
about our
says just
monsters
walking
and
around in the circle.
enemies,
There's
the
options for
entities,
Intel GPU. The world looked great, but
physical
that's all. I walk around that guy
of
farmhouse and
human
that's all I
emotions,
do.
human
Oh
negative
no.
emotions. What does an emotion look like? Who knows?
Yeah.
So
they're gonna need to have
we
like
had many iterations.
some
we ended up with
form
these kind of like fractally geometrical.
that's a little
thingies,
bit
you know,
more
so we have
forgiving with
grief,
finding
ecstasy,
things.
terror and rage. So the Hollow Walker represents a bit. So it's just a husk. That's why we call it the Hollow Walker. And it's a bit like a facsimile of a human being who's felt this very strong negative emotion. And then they look like that because we tried a lot
This
of
does
things.
look cool,
and,
though.
They ended up looking like this, you know. So you'll be able to play Hell Is Us on September 4th, 2025 on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5.
Oh, is that coming to
and
Game Pass?
obviously
Is that
PC.
hidden under the text? I can't see it. No. Okay.
Wishlist it now because Hell Is Us is coming to PC and consoles on September 4th.
All right.
That does look
I
very
think we're
interesting,
due another
though.
world premiere, don't you? This one's an action-adventure set in a drop-dead gorgeous cartoon world.
And it stars some very familiar faces.
Wait, is it us?
Maybe. Let's throw to someone who knows while I take this totally real phone call. Hello? Hi.
That was not a totally real phone call.
Hey Laura, hey Matt.
Oh.
I'm super excited to be back on the Future Game Show.
You have my
Where I
attention.
belong, and you are doing a fantastic job. Like I said to the producers when I was hosting, if you strike me down, this is live, isn't it? Oh, so yeah, New Tales reached out, and I am officially in their game. Actually, seeing you just reminded me, they're looking for a killer writer who can also perform. Let me call Jasmine. Look, it's fine. You're doing great for time. Hey, Jazz.
Hi, Sam.
I've got a really cool gig. Want to join me in a game? If we're both in, I'm pretty sure Matt and Laura will be on board too.
Yeah, sure. I'll be in a game with you, but only if you're coming to the D&D group next week because our party could really use a barbarian.
All right. I guess we're all doing this. That was easy. So let's check out exactly
What is happening?
what we're getting ourselves into.
This has kind of like a Superstar crew, so like, let's see. I'm definitely, yeah. Ooh, that's a cool art style. I've been reincarnated as a slime. It's now a video game. That was cool. Nana, you were saying I've been reincarnated as a slime. But at least she has a human form. The Crab Lake theme seems stuff. I love it. I love the music. Whoa. Whoa. That's cool. Krista Portal 33. Yeah. Fading Echo? That's cool.
That's right, we're joining Samantha Bayard, yes, Karlach herself, and the awesome Jasmine Bhullar in Fading Echo, coming to PCs and consoles next year.
And you can wishlist it today on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
That's cool.
Go,
That's
go, go,
on
go.
the radar. We
for
got another
sure,
block of
yeah.
back-to-back trailers up next. Let's dig in.
I know, I need to like circle.
We have been blessed to live in times of peace, but our city is not without its enemies. The demons
wow.
above, and the beasts
The modern
below.
it's like a 3D JRPG. That's really kind of cool.
Let's do this.
You're going to be bishops too?
Time moves when you
Through
do?
Shale, all things are possible. It's time
That
for
was
three of you
probably
learn
the
true
coolest game
purpose of the
mechanic
bishops.
I've ever
Listen
seen.
up.
She was the voice for
Recruit from
Karlach.
the finest soldiers in the church, and still, 1 out of every 3 bishops doesn't make it past the first year.
Krista, shut up and take my money.
Easier after that.
Oh, super hot. That's true. Super hot to do that. No, not the red balls. Yeah. Oh, this is Sacrifier. I've been following this one for a while. That looks cool. Was that 26? Oh, what in the arcade? Super hot means turn-based RPG. Yeah. Ducky, I guess I'm a turn-based RPG fan now. I think you always were. We talked about this. You've always, just a little. You just weren't a Final Fantasy fan. Shh, I won't tell anyone. Explosions. But Truxton or Fruxton? Don't help me realize these truths. Yeah. What in the cartoon? Don't forget to hydrate. Ooh, this looks cute though. Okay, wait, hang on. Is this linked Banner of the Spark? It can't be, can it? It just has kind of that similar art style. Farming. Resource collection. Fishing. What in the art styles? Yeah, multiple. Yeah. Oh, he made like altered weapons. That was really cool. Thank you, love, for the hydrate. That was the most aggressive fishing I've ever seen. Yeah, literally. He grabbed that fish with a claw. Co-op? 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 Did someone say? Hey, I called it. It's linked Banner of the Spark. Yeah, it's out now. That actually looks really cute. I might have to try that. They might have sent us a review request. Now I need to look at our thing. Me, unable to... And it is co-op, by the way. That is a co-op game. So if we need something after Fantasy Life... Joe and Mac Retro Collection? What in the retro? Live on Kickstarter June 10th. Uncensored? Uh-oh. It's like an original trilogy. That's funny.
We're back. And you can wishlist all of those games by heading to the
Future Game Show Steam page.
The Future Game Show's Steam page.
With that out of the way, it's time for a
I'm really glad they
spine-tingling
have all
closer
of
look
them
at
on
the
their
next
like
game
Steam
from the minds
page.
behind Until Dawn.
Directive 8020 is about a deep space mission to save humanity and the shape-shifting alien who gets in the way.
Shape-shifting aliens?
Throw it over to Supermassive Games.
Sounds like something me and Kelsey predicted a long time ago. Although it was Invisible Aliens. I think shape-shifting kind of falls along the same lines of Invisible.
Lower the gun. Not until you move from the scanner.
Oh, what in the nope?
Those things can change shape.
Thrilling, mysterious, creepy.
Don't you ever point that thing at me again.
I am uncomfortable. Yes, and many of our theories don't seem so crazy now. Not wrong, Kelsey. Yeah, it's space.
We need urgent assistance.
Yeah, or the thing.
Please.
Directive 8020.
But what if that went differently? Hey, I'm Will Doyle, Creative Director on Directive 8020, and I'm here to share with you a new feature that we've added for the first time in a Dark Pictures game. Turning Points is a new narrative system which allows you to go back and change the outcome of your choices. As with all our games, Directive 8020 has a branching story with multiple endings.
That
You'll be able
is
to track the choices
really
and paths that you've taken
cool.
in the game, and see alternate paths that link to each of the major decisions that you've made. With Turning Points, you can rewind to a pivotal point or decision, collect missing collectibles, or see how different choices would have played out.
They're
By the
genius.
same token, your actions matter in our games. If you want to live by your decisions, there's also a survivor mode setting that prevents you from rewinding, but still lets you view the decision tree. Turning Points will be available both digitally and
is
physically
so
for all
cool.
copies of the game from when you start your very first
Probably
mission.
co-op. Add that to your list, Lil. No, I will not. Directive. Well, I will write it down for news sake, but
Directive 8020 introduces the ability to rewind and change your choices to see the consequences in each branching path.
It's coming
yeah,
to PC,
I do
PlayStation,
love
and
that
Xbox in
the branching
2025.
paths. I think
And if
that's
it's not
so
on your
smart
wish
because
list
I
already,
hate
go
restarting a
fix that.
game just to
Our
like
next game is just
relive
as scary, but for
different
entirely
decisions.
different
So the fact that
Cairn
you
is
can
a
like you could
death-defying
theoretically
climbing
play through that
simulator
whole
with a
game and then just
meticulous
go back.
control
Oh look, it's Ducky's favorite
Here's
game
the
coming
game
up.
makers to tell you more.
This is Karen. You want to see
Cairn
something
is
cool?
what we call a survival climber. Your goal is to climb a mountain and reach a summit no one has ever conquered. You can climb almost anywhere, and the climbing mechanics are highly realistic.
Thank
You'll
you,
need to carefully
Karen,
manage your balance and
for the
stamina.
little
Make a mistake,
they shipped us
and you'll
these
fall
little
and get hurt. For the
climbers.
first time,
Obviously, these are
we
not
are also showing
climbing
what it's like to climb
climbing
at high
standards,
altitudes.
but
When you get up there,
Let me get the blue one up
you'll
there.
face ice walls that require you to use ice axes and spikes. But don't think you can just jam your tools into the ice. Ice climbing
Ducky
is
loves.
precise.
He loves.
You'll need to aim for cracks
Yes.
and edges to get
the
a solid grip. Cairn's realistic
climbing.
climbing system also supports
Has
mixed
a
climbing.
better word than that on it.
That means you can have one hand on
He
the rock and the
doesn't
other
do it
using
himself.
an
Rock
ice tool.
climbing. He doesn't do it himself. He
It's
just
up to you
loves
to
watching
read the
it.
rock
We
face
watched. He's
and
watched a
choose the
lot
most
of
strategic
Alex
route
Honnold
to the
stuff.
top.
And
Cairn
I
is
have
coming
watched the
up on
Alex Honnold
PlayStation
movie.
5 and Steam later this year. You can already give it a try.
But this
in the
one's
demo
really
available
cool.
on PC and PS5.
I can't remove for some reason. Interesting.
Cairn is coming
can
to
try and-
PlayStation
actually, I
and
should be able
PC
to,
later
hang
this
on.
year. And you can also check out a free demo on both platforms after the show.
You pinned it?
What's next,
Oh, there
Matt?
we go.
We're mixing things up
Oh,
with
you
a
got it.
double
Okay,
bill of
okay.
trailers.
Thank you.
Here are 2 great games from our friends at Quali.
Yeah. Thank you to the Cairn team for those wonderful little shipping trinkets. Free Solo. Thank you. That's the movie I'm thinking of. Free Solo was insane. Yes. Cairn is like free soloing. There's the free solo mode, but there's also like the bouldering mode. What in the creepy horror? And also, what in the butt cheeks? Is she wearing pants? Sorry. I think she's pantless. I wonder if they're going to show more of that farming game. Banana, no, I don't want to see that farming game. Free Solo is my favorite. I'm not a climber, but I know a lot about climbing for someone that doesn't climb. LOL. Yeah. What in the butt cheeks? Sorry. Okay, that looks like she's wearing pants. I'm pretty sure she's wearing pants. They're just skin-colored pants. Oh no. No, of course it's Quali. Is this Oblivion unremastered? There's so many retro games coming out. Everybody's like going back in time to retro games. There we go. Yes, thank you. Harkulu. I couldn't ban just in chat. That's odd. I should have moderator controls in chat. Hark the Ghoul. Oh, this is quality. Okay. What in the mouse with whiskers?
Hark the Ghoul and Ground Zero are both coming soon to PC. What's up next, Laura?
Okay, they
We're
are
taking a look
both
at a game
quality.
called Hella.
Normally
it's
I
a cooperative
can.
folklore adventure where you and your friends band together as brave little mice.
Co-op? Playing as mice? Graphics look good? That mouse looked like he was going through some stuff. It did. Yes, the mouse on the game before this one, he definitely looked like he'd seen some things. Oh, I love the music. We can fly as mice. We can rope climb. Sugar mice! Yes. Oh my gosh, their little tail movements are so cute. This looks very cute, not gonna lie. You can like freeze yourself in time! That is so neat. Move over, Tony Hawk. Yeah. You can ride on a moose. Hella. That's really funny. Your backpack is a frog
Hella
that
is
eats
coming
things.
soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, so give it a wish list on
Moose.
Steam or the Epic Games Store.
Moose
Moving
over,
swiftly
Tony Hawk.
on, it's time for a look at Ludo. This is a psychological thriller where the protagonist is trapped inside their own home, and we're about to find out when you can play it.
I don't want to know when we can play
Peggy,
it. I don't want
18.
to play it. I don't want to play it.
How can you distinguish between what is real and what isn't?
By not playing
trust what you
psychological
see?
horror games. That's how I
What
know
you
it's
hear?
real.
What happens when everything starts to feel wrong? To
I
see
love the faces the ASL guy makes. I'm sorry. He is like making me laugh.
like a trick.
A story about love. I know it's not real because I don't have Homeline. Yeah. Oh, there's clowns. I'm done. We're done. I don't do clowns in horror games. Mm-mm. Yeah. I know I'm in reality because I don't have a home phone that's plugged into a wall that rings like that, thankfully. I don't want him to get me the first time.
Ludo is coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox. In the meantime, you can wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
It's world premiere time again, and this next reveal
World
arrives
premiere.
with an introduction from a very
Yeah,
special
again?
someone.
Don't do it. Don't wish list.
Hello everyone.
He's gotten us before.
I'm excited to be a part of Future Game Show 2025. There are so many amazing games coming out, and I'm very happy that I have a bit more time to play them these days. As many of you know, I have been a huge fan of the work of Anytreans. Synapse is my favorite VR game of all time, and I'm honored to present this new groundbreaking
That guy has
title from the
so
team.
much on the wall, and I'm
If
pretty
you
sure
are
most
at
of it's
Summer
manga.
Game Fest,
I'm like
I
looking
shall see
around,
you
and all I
on
see
the
is like
show floor
manga, manga,
at the
manga, manga,
Endreams
manga,
booth.
statues, manga,
So,
more manga,
It is my pleasure
manga,
to
anime
introduce
pillow.
you to Reach.
Reach? All right. Whoa. Ultraman, yeah. And Krista, intense, yeah. Parkour, parkour! Whoa, so it's like a climbing game. Just rip a dude's spine out. Kelsey, let's freaking go. Ducky pulls out quest 3. Yes. I need this song. I'm ready for a nap, not whatever, I'm afraid. Yes. This does look good though, yeah. This would probably be so scary in VR. At least, like, if you have a fear of falling like me, I would be like, I'm gonna die. Looks like that Mirror something game. You're right, yeah. Yeah, exclusive to VR, which we have a MetaQuest 3, so...
Reach is an ambitious
or an
virtual
Oculus
reality
Quest 3.
action adventure coming to PSVR,
Mirror's
Steam,
Edge,
and
yeah.
MetaQuest in 2025.
Yes.
Okay, Matt. It's time to check in with everybody's favorite depressed and recently divorced duck.
Oh, yes.
Recently
Could only be
divorced duck?
The Duck Detective.
He may have quacked the mystery of the secret salami, but when you're that good at your job,
He quacked
there's
the
always a
mystery.
new case
It
to
is meta now, yeah.
I'm used to the cold embrace of loneliness.
This is their third game, mind you, not their second.
Will be the end of me.
Hi, I'm Annika.
And I'm Johnny. We're Happy Broccoli Games based in Berlin.
Happy
Germany.
Broccoli Games.
Our newest game is Duck Detective, the Ghost of Glamping, where
Yeah.
you are the one and only duck detective, a depressed and recently divorced duck who must quack the case.
Inspect evidence, make
Quack.
deductions, and solve this no-murder mystery.
To the annoyance
I'm sorry.
of the duck
I
detective,
didn't mean to quack
he
in
is
your
joined
ear
by
so
a new
loudly.
partner in solving
I need a
crime.
third Duck Detective
Freddy the
game.
Crocodile.
Just saying, because this
Work
was so
together
much
to
fun.
unravel the
It
truth
is
and
very
nibble
fun.
on the crumbs of justice. Right now, we're working on a simplified Chinese language update that is coming out later this year.
We're very excited for you to play. The game is out on Steam, Nintendo Switch, Xbox
Yeah, it's
One,
already
and
out now.
Series X,
I bet
S,
this
and
entire
PlayStation
game
5.
series
Thanks
was
for
built on
watching,
that
and
pun.
we hope you
He
enjoy the
quacked
rest of
the
the show.
case. Yeah, it probably is.
Bread slices?
Are those bread slices?
Ghost of Glamping!
Literally
Duck
their
Detective, the
thesis for game
Ghost of
design,
Glamping has
quite
already waddled
literally.
its way onto PC and consoles, so
It
go check it out if
waddled
you haven't
its
already.
way onto
Okay,
PC.
we've had
I'm
plenty of
done.
exciting premises
Too
so
many duck
far.
puns for my,
How about a rhythm
for my love?
roguelike from
I
the
love
maestros
this.
behind Patapon? Get on your dancing shoes, folks, because
Rhythm
Ratatan is
roguelike?
up next.
Ratatata arts. Ratatan! Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. The gates of the ever after. Ratatan! Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love rhythm games. Song stuck in my head now. Yeah, that's, yeah. The roguelike. Yeah. I love the Yahoo! I'm just totally bopping. And just like the colors. Oh my gosh, July 25th. Well, there you go,
Ratatan
Krista.
is coming to Steam Early Access on July
Kelsey
25th.
dances.
But there's a free demo available on Steam if you want to give it a try.
And we're following that bombshell with a new trailer for Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile. An
Ah.
interactive 70s twist on the beloved detective
I
mystery.
gotta flip my
Poirot,
book
don't
over
you
again.
know?
There's too many. There's too many.
It can't be.
Agatha Christie.
It's Hercule Poirot.
Death on the Nile? I think that's what they said. Don't mind me.
Monsieur Poirot, I guess you know
What's
why
with
I asked you
these trailers?
to come.
Back-to-back trailers having good
What
music.
do you suggest I do?
Yeah. Quick,
And
go
can
hide
you
your child.
confirm that
Yeah.
all the passengers are present for the meal?
Yes, we keep the list. Everyone is here.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to disrupt what promised to be a beautiful day. But I have some terrible news.
I have some terrible news. What's the terrible
But
news?
we must stay calm.
Somebody's
we want
dead.
to find the culprit. I have a small idea of the situation.
I'm May Leach. My, you got here quickly. I've just finished my latest case.
Two detectives?
Let's see what I can find.
But someone is lying to me. It is a big case, Miss Royce.
That's a tiny
dangerous
gun.
one.
I mean, I know
What
they
do we
have
have
like the
here?
tiny guns, just
Thank you,
her
Mr.
hand.
Poirot. I'm now
Look
going
like
to search
tiny.
each of you.
Extra tiny.
Then there's
Yeah.
still time to stop them before they strike again.
Tomorrow, the day at least is here. Every question must have its answer.
Death on the Nile. Okay, yeah, that's what I have.
Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile is coming to PC and consoles in September of 2025, but you can wishlist it now on
I
Steam
think
or
the show
Epic
is
Games
almost
Store.
over.
Okay.
So I'm
I
very
don't want to
curious.
build up this next trailer too much, but let's just say you're gonna flip.
Oh, the puns.
You're gonna flip? That looks like a fun one. Yes, it does. What, Scooby-Doo? I'm sorry, this just like screams Scooby-Doo game. Literally called it. It's House Flipper Scooby-Doo. Oh.
Zoinks, Laura.
my
House Flipper 2
gosh.
Scooby-Doo is meddling its way onto PC and consoles this Scootopia.
Now we're starting
I'm
to close
sorry,
in on
I got
the show, but not before we
overly
show you
excited
our
about
final
that.
ones to watch
That was
deep
really
dive.
Our
funny.
team behind the scenes visited the Hangar 13 office for an exclusive insight into Mafia of the Old Country. Here's
I'm
all the
sorry.
gory details.
I was very happy about calling that one. Most likely to get into a knife fight. Yeah, sounds like Mafia of the Old Country.
Mafia: The Old Country is both
Mafia.
a prequel
Yes, sorry.
to
I need to
the
say it right.
original Mafia trilogy, and it also sets things up for what might be to come in the future, going back to 1900s Sicily, so the birth of not just the Mafia
It's so pretty.
game, but also the
Graphics
actual
these
Mafia
days.
itself, back to where organised crime
Kids these
first
days
really
don't even
came
know.
In Mafia: The Old Country, you play as a character called Enzo Favara, who's an upcoming gangster trying to make his way in the Sicilian Mafia.
As a child, he's worked in the sulfur mines, sold there by his parents, a really horrible upbringing for a kid, which unfortunately happened back in those days. So he doesn't know family, he doesn't really know love. He escapes, he falls in with the Teresi crime family, and then this game really,
But really
the
what I wanna
story
know is,
shows
can I
his
tame the
rise through the
horses?
ranks as he goes from being this impoverished young man to
Can I choose my
a
horse?
made man.
For Mafia: The Old
I
Country,
might play
we
Mafia:
moved to
The Old
Unreal
Country if they
Engine
let me pick
5,
my horse.
which has really enabled us to do incredible things with the characters, with the landscapes, with the cinematics. Every single aspect of the game has undergone a significant graphical upgrade.
Mafia's always been about pushing the technology of its day to do the best in cinematic storytelling and exciting narrative gameplay. It really makes what's
It's probably
already an emotional
like,
story
Love, you
even
might
more
actually end up enjoying
emotional
this one
and
if you
meaningful.
enjoyed Red
We've
Dead
been
because
able
it's
to capture
kind of
incredible
like Red
nuances
Dead-y.
in
I
the
mean,
mocap,
it's like
in the
Sicily
acting,
versus
and all of the character
America.
performances that's really
but-
helped us to bring our story to life. And as a little taste of what's in store, we've got a cinematic to show, which
Very
shows a
much
key
the
moment
same
in
kind of
Enzo's story.
idea, just
Peggy 18.
Italian.
Come forward.
I think this is the same trailer we saw yesterday. Sanana, the horse is solely for chasing Sense. Yeah, we probably only get to ride the horse like twice in the entire game.
All of the men in this room are bound by blood.
I played Mafia 3 a little bit, but not that much. I have not played any of
And in
them.
this
I don't even
family,
really know if
we
I've watched
follow
one.
a code of honor.
This one seems pretty interesting.
It's a way of life. A brotherhood.
You're here because of your deeds and the assertions of those who stand at your side.
This life is one of secrecy. If you make a friend, meet a woman, they must not know about our thing.
It is binding. It is not forgiving. To betray one is to betray all. Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
Yes.
It's so intense. I feel
I
like I
do.
can't talk.
Then, before the eyes of all here present, join me.
This is more cinematic than the trailer was yesterday. There's no way that blood dripped onto
Become
that
a
picture.
man of honor.
I'm sorry.
Repeat these words. I swear my loyalty
The drama.
to this
The
family.
suspense. Yeah.
I swear my loyalty to this family.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
It didn't even burn all the way. What? That was anticlimactic.
Benvenuto, Enzo.
Benvenuto, Enzo. Benvenuto.
Salute.
Salute.
All that, and then they're just like, salute! That's funny. August 8th? If you pre-order, you get the horse!
Take a trip to Sicily
I'm
when
sorry,
Mafia:
I'm
The Old Country lands on August 8th for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Next on our docket is a developer presentation for Tenet of the Spark. If you haven't seen it all over social media, this is a time-hopping brawler where you solve puzzles and crush enemies across 3 distinct timelines.
Hey, what's up? I'm Artem, the game director at Rogue Games, a small indie team scattered around the globe.
Yeah. Buys game exclusively for the horse. I don't care about any of the Mafia stuff, just need the horse.
Where you fight bad guys over 3 timelines. Present day, the Viking Age, and the Aztec civilization. All at the
Ooh.
same time. You got it, right?
I love this guy's accent.
I need you. And it's not just for show. You have to use all 3 characters to explore, deal with tricky enemy types, and solve puzzles. It also answers questions you thought you'd never ask. Like, how the hell does this black boxer have a Viking for the great-great-great-grandpa? Or why does this train car turn into a giant rock? And the biggest question is, why did they risky roll with such a difficult project? Because we wanted to play a game where you can start with classic 1-2, then send your opponent across the arena with your hammer, switch again to pull this dude a little closer, hit him with a huge combo across all 3 timelines.
The hell are you?
And now we're making that game with the blood, sweat, and spark. Planet of the Spark. You got it, right?
I got a little mini-me.
I remember the tech proposal for this game years ago. Yeah.
We're not dropping the
It was
release
kind of
date yet
intense.
because we want to do it right.
Cool to
But
see
we
it
can
coming to
say
fruition.
It's coming
Yeah.
to both PC and consoles. Follow and wishlist Tenet of the Spark on Steam.
Tenet
and
of the
go
Spark.
look at
That
your
seems
family
cool.
album. Maybe your grandpa was a badass like mine. You never know.
Hi, Tailgater. Welcome
Thank you to
in.
Roar
I'm doing
Games
quite
for the
well.
inside
How about
scoop
you?
on Tenet of the Spark. It's coming soon to PC and consoles, so pop it on your wish lists. All right. What have you got for us, Laura?
A first
I'm
look at
assuming this is a
gameplay for
2-hour.
Crucial Theater of Idols. This is a first-person horror shooter
That is
for
a
fans
doll
of
with a crack
BioShock
through
and
it.
Resident Evil. You fight creepy statues
BioShock
on a
and
tormented
Resident
island
Evil?
and use blood as your
I'm
ammunition.
going to pre-order it right now.
I don't know, because BioShock was cool.
Almighty Son.
Dark, but cool. Resident
Guys,
Evil,
my
oh, it's
path.
Blumhouse. Did we see this yesterday?
In this hour of darkness.
I think we might have seen this yesterday.
As the shadows of the abyss close in.
I don't want it. I don't want it. The visuals are so eerie and good. Like, they're so good, but they're so creepy.
Banish them.
Oh, no. No. Just playing your football game. That's always a good time. That person just got liquefied.
To ash. So my soul may ascend to you.
Oh. You use your blood as ammo?
Consumed in your flames for all eternity, now and forever. Crisol.
Theater of Idols.
Holy moly, that looks good.
You're telling me.
That looks
Crisol Theater
creepy.
of Idols is coming to PC, Xbox, and PS5 later this year. And your Steam wish
This year?
lists in just a few moments.
Chelsea. Nope. All kinds of
I
nope.
say that,
Really cool
but
looking game though.
I think
yeah.
we've arrived at the
super
final
cool. Final trailer. Final
How
trailer.
do you want to do this?
Okay, I'm thinking we both look into that camera right there,
Okay.
and we're both sad that the show's over. But it's okay because that last trailer is really cool, and so the folks at home will be happy, and we've done a good job, I think. So, does that work?
You know, sounds perfect to me. Please enjoy our final world premiere.
Okay, so yesterday it was Resident Evil 9. What's it gonna be today?
Ooh, I liked it.
Yeah, it's fun.
I like their evil laugh.
Welcome, sisters, daughters of Hortus, to these blessed halls.
Daughters of Hortus?
You have been chosen, honored to the parish, to serve the will of Mother.
Or
So come, step forward. Let us see what flowers she's given us. Such radiant blooms. So full of
I am
promise.
so intrigued and curious and scared all at the same time.
Now, I must confess a change in plans. You shan't be entering the garden today.
Take heart, faithful ones. The garden must still be tended. And tonight, you will be sown!
No. I'm good. Ritual tides?
No,
Okay.
hold on. I've got something to show you. Ah, I bet you didn't expect that, did you?
Oh, so at the next future game show, they're revealing gameplay. I'm good.
That
probably
was your
skip on
first
that one.
look at Ritual Tides, a terrifying odyssey where you tango with Lovecraftian terrors. Wishlist it now
Nope.
because it's coming soon
Good.
to PC.
We'll have the full gameplay reveal during the next Future Games show in August.
I like
so mark your
Lovecraftian
calendars
when
for
it's
that.
combined with terror
However,
and horror.
That does mean we've reached the very end of this year's summer showcase.
Don't go anywhere though, because FGS Live from Los Angeles airs right after this, with even more exclusive trailers, developer deep dives, and world premieres.
We'd like to thank everybody who has tuned into the summer showcase, as well as the Dreamweaving developers who put their all into those amazing trailers we debuted today.
And remember, you can
This
head
is
to the
good.
dedicated Future Game Show Steam page to wishlist your favorite games from today's show. We'll also have follow-up content on GamesRadar.com and the FGS YouTube channel.
I'm Matt Mercer.
And I'm
So
Laura
we're
King.
not gonna
And
watch-
This has been the Future Game Show Summer Showcase 2025.
I'm not gonna stream Still Nothing for me, Sanana. Yeah, so like there's a couple that I'm kind of excited for, but there's nothing that I'm like dying to play that's been shown this far. Cairn is definitely on the list for us. Eric's Home looks good. Herdling looks cute. Titan Quest 2 admittedly has my attention. Titan Quest 2 looks really fun. I'm really into Diablo-esques. So for me, that's like a big thing. The Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs. That's definitely on my wish list. Yeah, Cairn looks cool. Hiragami looks really cool. Yeah, that's probably Linked Banner of Spark, but that's already out, so that would be like a big thing. Oh, and then Ratatan looked really cute. I don't know if I'll actually play it, but why is this autoplay? I'm just gonna close this. Actually, you guys can enjoy my background here on my desktop. Let's see, is anybody I'm following live? No, sadly not. So we're not gonna do a raid because I was gonna raid out on Twitch. This has been really fun. We are doing the PC game show tomorrow, so there's still hope. Sanana, I don't know if you watched the Wholesome Direct and the women-led games. That's probably more what your speed is going to be. And I will be compiling a list of about 25 to 30 games that are my top picks from just all the showcases in the last week. Obviously, that'll include like Witcher 4 and the bigger titles, but I'm also going to pull in like the indies that we really are looking forward to. Hopefully, we can pull something from that list that you'll really enjoy. All tomorrow one due to work. No, that's totally okay. Don't worry about it. I know there's so many of them, and the fun thing is you can watch them later too. You don't need to watch them, and we'll be reporting on it. So even if you miss the stream, we're gonna have like a standalone video that covers all of the games, our top picks from the showcase events. But we have to get through all the showcases first, so we still have like all the ones tomorrow, and then after that we can kind of dive in and hack out a video for all of it. Admittedly, our Steam Next Fest video is probably going to come first, so we'll definitely get you some games to add to your wish list. That's hopefully a promise. I don't want to promise because you never know, something might not be your taste. I know we have years where like games are really good, and then like we might have to wait a while to get some good ones. But Wholesome Direct had some really cute stuff. I was looking through the list earlier, so I think there might be a couple things that are more your speed on there. Thanks so much everyone for joining us too, and to the Future Games team. They've been incredible. They have like their own creator Discord. They've been so communicative. Oh, Sanana for 10 months as a member on YouTube. Oh my gosh, thank you, Hand Heart for Sanana. Yes, 10 months. I cannot believe it's been 10 months, Sanana. That's kind of crazy, admittedly. But thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Yes, it is my birthday. I am officially 30. Yep, I'm 30 years old today. That's okay with me. Not worried about it. Don't really feel any different. But I do want to end stream only because I really want to get back to my kiddos and family and wonderful husband who has been here in stream supporting me but is upstairs with our little ones. So we have cake and food to cook and eat. So I'm really looking forward to that. We will be live. Tomorrow's showcase starts at 3 p.m. So we'll be live. I think it's probably another hour and a half to 2 hours. So we'll be live for that. And then we're done with showcases. And then we can go back to regular scheduled programming, which on Tuesday we do have a stream for Steam Next Fest. So tune in tomorrow. If you can't make it tomorrow, all good. Obviously, the VOD will always be on YouTube. And then Tuesday will be streaming on Twitch and YouTube and TikTok Steam Next Fest demos. So I'm going to pick some. We're going to do a new format. We're going to play each demo for 30 minutes. I'm going to pick 5 to 6 demos, and we're going to go in and see if they're interesting, polished. We're going to do a whole thing. I'll explain it then when we go live on Tuesday. Otherwise, thank you so much, guys, for being here. I'm super excited for the next year of gaming, honestly. And yeah, just thanks for the birthday wishes. You guys have all been great. Thanks. Big hand heart for everybody. Have a great day, great weekend. Enjoy your evening. Kelsey, I will see you in Discord later. We will be on for gaming and fun later. Really looking forward to it. Anyways, bye guys. Later. Really looking forward to it. Anyways, bye guys.